Hello friends, today we have an incredible story about a mighty hero named Samson and a woman named Delilah. Long, long ago in the land of Israel there was a man named Samson. Samson was no ordinary man, he was chosen by God to do something special. Samson had super strength and that strength came from God. But there was one special rule. Samson's hair was never to be cut. That was the secret to his strength. Before Samson was even born, God sent an angel to his parents to tell them that Samson would be a special child. They were told that he would be a Nazirite, meaning he would live a life set apart for God and that his hair would never be cut. Samson grew up to be very strong. One day he was walking through the fields when a lion attacked him. But Samson didn't back down. He used his bare hands to defeat the lion and his strength amazed everyone around him. God used Samson to help the Israelites fight against their enemies, the Philistines. Time and time again, Samson defeated the Philistines in battle with his amazing strength. One day, Samson met a woman named Delilah. She was from the Philistine people, the same people Samson had been fighting against. But Samson fell in love with her. The Philistine leaders saw that Samson loved Delilah, so they decided to use her to find out the secret of his strength. They offered Delilah a large amount of silver if she could figure out what made Samson so strong.
I'll find out his secret. I'll get the silver and make Samson weak.
Delilah was very clever. She asked Samson over and over, "Samson, what makes you so strong? How can you be tied up and defeated?" At first, Samson didn't tell her the truth. Instead, he played along with her questions.
If you tie me with 7 fresh bowstrings that have not been dried, I will become as weak as any other man.
So Delilah tied him up with 7 bowstrings and called out, "Samson, the Philistines are here." But Samson broke the bowstrings like they were nothing.
Samson, you lied to me. Please tell me the truth. How can you be tied up?
Okay. If you tie me with new ropes that have never been used, I will become weak.
Again, Delilah tried to trap Samson, but each time he broke free and Delilah was getting frustrated.
Samson, you don't love me. If you truly loved me, you would tell me the secret to your strength.
Delilah kept asking Samson, and eventually Samson gave in. He told her the truth.
I have been a Nazirite to God from my birth. If my hair is cut, I will lose my strength and I will be as ordinary as any other man.
Delilah saw her chance, and that very night, while Samson was asleep, she cut off his hair. And just like that, Samson's strength was gone. When the Philistines came, she called out, "Samson, get up! The Philistines are here!" But this time, Samson had no strength to break free.
I can't believe it. I have no strength. God, help me.
The Philistines captured Samson and put him in prison. They poked out his eyes and he became weak and blind and helpless. But even though Samson was in prison, God wasn't done with him. His hair began to grow back and Samson's strength slowly returned. One day, the Philistines brought Samson to their temple to make fun of him. They wanted to show off their victory over the mighty Samson. But Samson prayed to God.
Lord God, please remember me. Strengthen me just this once more so I can defeat the Philistines.
God heard Samson's prayer and answered. Samson was kept between 2 large pillars of a huge temple with more than 3,000 people in it. Samson pushed with all his might and cried out to God to help him, and the temple began to shake. The huge pillars fell down and the entire building collapsed, killing everyone inside, including Samson. Samson gave his life for God's people, and through his death, God brought victory over the Philistines. Samson's story teaches us that God can use anyone, no matter their mistakes or weaknesses, to do great things if they trust in him. Even though Samson made some bad choices, in the end, he turned back to God and was able to do something amazing. Remember, friends, God is stronger than anything, and when we trust in him, we can do great things too. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any more exciting Bible stories. See you next time.